Hey guys, what is up? Campy McCamperPants here. Did you like my sexy new intro? I did too. Alright, so anyway, today's commentary, I am making off the cuff because I haven't made one for you guys in a while and I miss you guys. Well, kind of. I can't say I miss making YouTube commentary. I've been too busy enjoying life, but I do have some more advice videos for you guys instead of bitching about stuff, which, yay! Moving on. Um, for a while there, I was kind of negative Nancy about looking at shit, and I didn't, I wasn't really happy with a lot of stuff, so I felt the need to address it, and hopefully I've gotten past that for a while, and I can just, go back to making videos about stories of my life and fun, like, my opinions on things. Um, also, in this video, we're going to play Spot the Booster. It'll be really fucking easy. Find the booster, report them. Thank you. You'll know who it is because I zoom in on them a few times, and I'll probably send this video to Band Candy. So if you're Band Candy, stick around. Even though this is like a commentary, it's also like you see boosters, ban them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So on to the topic. The topic today is acceptance and tolerance of people. As most of you know, North Carolina, North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina recently passed a law banning outright gay marriage, and this has been under a lot of scrutiny by the rest of the country recently. I personally disagree with it, and I'll get into why later. But I think it's just a basic prejudice that kind of like is wrong in every sense of the word wrong. So, let me get into why. Okay, my friend, I as you guys know, I'm in college now, and just recently I've been hanging out with my friends more, and I have one friend named Steve, and Steve is gay. Okay, uh, and frequently I'll hang out with Steve at parties where I'll be getting drunk, and Steve doesn't drink, so we typically get into these big, long philosophical discussions about life, about our opinions of things, and let me just sidetrack now. Both of these games were won by getting Assassin Pro and hiding, and this one I'm hiding with Gunny. He's a friend of mine, and in the next game I end up winning without Gunny because actually the last game was played before this one, so Gunny didn't know I was hiding in that one. But anyway, we get into these long philosophical discussions about just life and what we think of things, and it turns into these very awesome conversations, and and these are the two boosters, by the way. Ninja Panda 1, ex Ninja Panda 1, report this asshole. I want him to fucking be reset tomorrow. Well, that might be unrealistic because tomorrow's in an hour 45, but still, you know what I mean. Report this asshole. Okay, and so moving on. Um, so we get into these long philosophical discussions, and it kind of turns towards religion and what we think about gay people or gay rights. And like, first of all, I don't think there is a set gay rights. I mean, I think gay people have the same rights as anybody else, or at the very least should, even if they don't. I mean, there's clearly some prejudices that going on, like saying in North Carolina, gay people can't marry. That's just like, are you kidding me? But anyway, um, the whole opinion on that is wow, I just lost my train of thought. Like the whole like this kind of more goes out to people who don't know their identity, and if you're like afraid of who you are and afraid of who you might be, and this is me telling you, you don't need to be afraid of that. Like, there's absolutely no reason that you should be afraid of who you are. That's just like my rationality on that is, like, no matter who you really are, once you come to terms with that, you're going to accept who you are, right? So once you've accepted who you are, you're okay with that. People, like, say you're not sure whether or not you're straight or gay. It's something that you're wrestling with. It's an issue in your life that you're not sure on. Well, you first have to understand that no matter what you are in the long run, you're going to accept yourself for that at some point. So then you don't have to be afraid of who you are, and you can objectively make that decision instead of having to deny yourself or deny, your friends, or just be confused about yourself. You know what I mean? And then that leads me to the discussion, like, if you learn to accept yourself no matter who you are, you can accept anyone else for who they are. Because, like, say you're not sure that you're gay or straight, right? and this is all like stuff that I've learned while talking to Steve, and he's a really great guy, and I'm really good friends with him now. But if you're not sure whether you're gay or straight, what you come to terms with is that you can accept yourself whether or not you're gay or straight, and so you can accept anybody for whether they're gay or straight. Because if say you do turn out to be gay, are you still going to hate other gay people for being gay? No. So this is the end of this game. So I will join you guys in the next one. It'll load up in just a second. It'll probably be a second for you. It'll be a couple minutes for me. What is up, guys? Kempy's back, and it kind of sounded like it was the intro to a new commentary, but it's not. It's still the same one. Isn't that awesome? So then after North Carolina's decision to outright ban gay marriage, Obama comes out saying that he will fully support gay marriage and that he doesn't agree with their decision, and yeah, and that's come under criticism. And again, I just like plainly don't understand why people can't accept other people for who they are. Like, I mean, you'll see those idiots on the internet that like claim things outright to be against the Bible, and that they're going like telling people that they're going to hell for what they do. And you know, I like to respond to those just by saying that's a very nice stone you just threw there. So like, but so there's people outright condemning people who are saying that other people should have the exact same rights, and like, I again that like mutual tolerance and acceptance is like may not have been the idea that America was originally founded on, but it's like the kind of idea we have now. The idea that anyone has the same capabilities and opportunities that everyone else has. Like that's no one's ever going around saying these people should be less than me. And yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Now, I'm personally not gay. I've made the objective decision that I am not gay. It's not, look at other people trying to boost, but they didn't get very far. Look at this asshole. Anyway, um, but like, I still don't understand how you can outright tell people that they deserve less than you based upon their preference of it's not like they're genetically less than you or equivalently less than you. They're just doing something that you don't agree with, and that is condemnable by their personal values. But like, we don't judge each other. Like, we can't judge people by how they value things versus us. Okay, I mean, look, that's not necessarily true, but we can't judge people by the objective decisions they make versus us. Like, I can't say someone is, a worse or less of a person than me just because they're gay, or because they're straight, or because they're black, or because they're white. Like, these things aren't things that people choose. These are just characteristics of a person. I mean, and we can't judge people by who they are. We can judge them by what they do. But, like, again, that's, like, characteristic traits, right? I don't like we've all been taught that being a homosexual or being gay is a fundamental choice, and it's condemnable and it's wrong. But and then stuff like comes up like we can't say words that like imply homosexuality. Like, they literally banned the word fairy, like the little thing with wings, from little kids' books because it sounds like it could imply homosexuality. And as soon as we start condemning things because it like defines a human characteristic, like are we gonna like not let black sheep be in comic books because black sheep are black? They're the minority. They look different from white sheep. They're not the kind of sheep that we think about when we think of sheep in the first place. No, right? Like, am I the only person that's bothered by this? So my advice to you guys is, don't be afraid of who you are, and don't be afraid of making decisions based upon that, right? You can be completely secure in your identity without people judging you. I mean, and even with people judging you, why would you care? I don't go around thinking, if people assume this of me, I will think any less of myself. No. I mean, and if people are basing things on a false assumption, I discredit their opinion anyway. Right? I don't go around seeking approval of other people of my identity. Right? Of your actions, fine. You can try to be a good person with your actions, and people will judge you for your actions. But judging you for your identity is wrong, so I'm telling you not to be afraid of that identity. Accept it's who you are. And denying yourself who you are is just so fucking wrong. Right? So, guys, that is my advice for you. Coming down to the end of the commentary, I don't do another aerial view of this camera, but I am the last survivor, and I give 16 people a loss. I regret nothing. So that's my whole spiel, okay? The world's not perfect. I understand. People judge you for who you are and what you do, but I'm saying that that's wrong, and you shouldn't let anyone judge you for who you are versus what you do, right? People should judge you by your actions and not for who you define yourself to be. And so that's why I'm letting you know, don't be afraid to define yourself. And don't let anyone ever else tell you who you are. So take it easy, guys. Peace.